Alright, so I've been sitting on what I should talk about on Monday. I mean, just really rattling my brain on what should be today's video topic. I mean, you had 070 Shake drop a pretty dope album that I could have got into, or maybe how Michael B. Jordan fumbled the biggest bag of his career, or I could have talked about how Kanye West Yeezus album has had an effect on current day hip hop, and how it became one of my most favorite projects of all time with another upcoming YouTuber. But yeah, I don't know, especially that last one, it seems a bit far-fetched. But what my eye did catch was coming straight from the Yeezy sweatshop with the latest Kanye protege Kaycyy, with his latest project Get Used to It being a mix of melodic trap sound and hard-hitting bass to show a glimpse of promise but still fall short of anything notable. Alright, so I've been paying attention to Kaycyy for a long while now, since the middle of last year when he dropped a single Flew By You, being a part of my daily playlist while I was dodging dirty niggas on the street of Minneapolis. And since then I feel like he's always shown a glimpse of true promise, having a few banger tracks such as Stay Up, Okay, and The Sun, but for the majority he can be a real hit or miss artist, which was definitely concerning when coming into this album, and I feel like my fears were kinda confirmed when listening to this project if I'm being honest. I feel like there's something about the tracks that makes me think, yeah, this goes hard, but not hard enough to listen to regularly. I think it's because it's like I'm getting a mix of different sounds being mixed into one, and I feel like there isn't really anything from Kaycyy himself that really stands out. Like, I'm getting a mix of Playboy Cardi and Baby Keem on some tracks such as Borrow and Replay, but then this Drake-ish vibe on tracks such as Hold You Up that I feel just doesn't really fully sit with me. Like, don't get me wrong, every artist has inspiration from somewhere, but at the same time I feel like if you're not really going to form that inspiration into something that really sticks, or at least consistently sticks, it just doesn't really come out right, and that's what I'm getting with this project. But that doesn't deter from there being little moments of promise throughout this project, like for example the track Hold You Up being pretty nice, and I feel like Kaycyy definitely carried the weight that was necessary for the track to work and made it one of the better tracks on this album. Like, if I'm being honest, I feel like Kaycyy's singing and vocals far exceed his rapping ability, with him really showing what he's capable of vocally throughout the majority of this project. But I feel not enough rapping for me to really be impressed with, especially on the track Replay, trying to do this Cardi Rage-esque vibe that I wasn't really feeling at all if I'm being honest. I mean, just taking a look at the intro track, Look What I Found, he brings this nice melodic intro not into just the rest of the album, but also in Lancey's verse in the song that I really feel stole the show, with it seeming more like Lancey's song than Kaycyy's. But talking about features, I did enjoy the ones that appeared on this project, especially with the track Hold You Up, having this interesting mix of more niche artists that really complemented each other on this really pleasant beat that I enjoyed a lot. There was also 070 Shake on the track Rain, which was a pretty okay track overall. I feel like the vocals in this more eerie feel that the track gave was nice, but I feel like it didn't really have too much other than that, which made it not really one of my more favorite tracks from this project overall. But overall, this is definitely another hit or miss project from the upcoming Kanye protege, but at the same time it does show that he has potential given some time to polish things up, and I feel give us a little more than just 9 okay tracks with only a few standing out somewhat. So to put this on a scale, I'm giving this a strong 4 out of 10. Not really being a favorite for me personally, but I'm still willing to keep an eye out for anything that he drops in the future. But how do you guys feel about Kaycyy's latest project? What would you rate it? Let me know in the comments. Like and subscribe, and make sure to follow my IG and Twitter. And if you like the little shit she's using in this video, make sure to follow yours as well because she's dope. Now on that note, I'll see you on Friday when I free everyone from the clutches of Kanye's influence. Peace.